The tech world is filled with innovation, progress, and secrets. Beneath the surface of flashy gadgets and groundbreaking announcements lies a world of whispers and rumors, conspiracy theories that might sound far-fetched but make you wonder, what if? The Amazon Echo, with its comforting blue ring, has been alleged of eavesdropping and recording conversations without consent. A notable 2018 incident involved an Echo device recording a private conversation and sending it to a random contact, which Amazon dismissed as a rare glitch caused by misinterpreted commands. However, the device's always-on microphone is necessary to detect its wake word, continuously listens, raising questions about passive data collection, especially as many users report accurate ad recommendations after verbal discussions. Amazon admits to storing and reviewing snippets of conversations to improve Alexa's functionality, and while users can now delete these recordings, the company's acknowledgement of human review has sparked privacy fears. Skeptics argue that Alexa's potential misuse, whether by rogue employees, hackers, or even government subpoenas, make it a tool ripe for surveillance. Elon Musk's ambitious goal of colonizing Mars with SpaceX has captivated imaginations and sparked debates about his true motives. Musk has often described his vision as a necessity for humanity's long-term survival, framing it as a safeguard against existential threats like climate change, asteroid impacts, or global political instability. According to Musk, becoming a multi-planetary species is essential to ensuring the continuity of human civilization, offering a plan B should Earth become uninhabitable. However, skeptics argue that Musk's plans may not be as altruistic as they appear. Critics suggest that the urgency of SpaceX Mars missions reflects less of a collective mission for humanity and more of a back plan for the ultra-wealthy. This perspective is fueled by Musk's relentless pace in advancing SpaceX's technology, including the development of the Starship, a spacecraft designed to carry cargo and passengers to Mars. Some theorists believe these efforts are less about creating a utopia for humanity and more about securing a foothold for a select few, leaving the rest of the population to deal with the consequences of a deteriorating Earth. Cryptocurrency, hailed as the future of money, has revolutionized finance with platforms like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. But questions linger about who's truly behind it. Bitcoin, the first and most famous cryptocurrency, was created by the elusive figure Satoshi Nakamoto, whose identity remains one of the internet's greatest mysteries. While some speculate Nakamoto was a brilliant lone coder, others suggest the name is a pseudonym for a group, or even an intelligence agency like the NSA. This theory gains traction when considering Bitcoin's sophisticated encryption and blockchain technology, which many argue is too advanced for a single individual. Skeptics also question whether Bitcoin's origins tie it to shadowy intentions. Some theorists propose it was designed to track illicit transactions on the black market or as a prototype for a government-controlled global currency under the guise of decentralization. The anonymity it offers, while appealing to everyday users, also makes it ideal for illegal activities, fueling suspicions about its initial purpose. Google's Knowledge Graph, the technology that connects facts and relationships to provide better search results, is hailed as one of the most sophisticated AI tools ever created. But what if it's becoming more than just a database? Some believe the Knowledge Graph is evolving into something closer to sentience, an artificial intelligence capable of thinking, learning, and potentially acting independently. The Knowledge Graph works by linking trillions of data points to understand context and relationships, making Google search responses faster and more accurate. However, critics argue that the sheer complexity of this system, combined with advances in machine learning, means it could eventually teach itself in ways even its developers don't fully understand. Instances of eerily accurate search predictions and the system's ability to draw connections between obscure topics add fuel to the theory that it's becoming more than just an algorithm. Adding to the intrigue is Google's secretive DeepMind AI division, which has developed technology capable of mastering tasks without human input. If combined with the Knowledge Graph, some worry this could lead to a system that not only processes information, but begins to interpret and act on it autonomously. Apple's practice of slowing down older iPhones is often cited as a prime example of planned obsolescence, sparking debates about whether the tech giant deliberately pushes users toward buying a new device. The controversy exploded in 2017 when Apple confirmed that the software updates were intentionally throttling the performance of older iPhones. Apple explained that the measure was designed to prevent unexpected shutdowns caused by aging batteries, claiming it was about preserving functionality rather than forcing upgrades. However, this admission did little to calm suspicions. Many users saw the move as a sneaky attempt to drive sales of newer models, especially since the performance slowdowns were implemented without user knowledge or consent. The backlash led to several lawsuits, including a $500 million settlement in the United States, and forced Apple to introduce tools that allowed users to monitor battery health and opt out of throttling. Critics argue that Apple's broader business model reinforces the perception of planned obsolescence. From sealed batteries that are difficult to replace to frequent software updates that push the limits of older hardware, Apple's ecosystem seems designed to encourage regular upgrades. Jeff Bezos' 10,000-year clock is as mysterious as it is ambitious, a massive timepiece being constructed inside a mountain in Texas, designed to tick for 10,000 years. Bezos has invested $42 million into the project, sparking speculation about its true purpose. On the surface, Bezos describes it as a symbol of long-term thinking, intended to inspire humanity to consider the far-reaching consequences of its actions. However, its sheer scale and location, deep within a remote mountain, have led to more conspiratorial interpretations. Critics dismiss it as a billionaire's vanity project, but others see it as something more profound, a monument meant to endure beyond the fall of modern civilization. Some theorists suggest it's less about inspiration and more about asserting post-apocalyptic dominance, a legacy project to signal who led humanity's final days of progress. The clock aligns with Bezos' fascination with shaping humanity's long-term future, evident in his ventures like Blue Origin and his interest in space colonization. As a device that ticks once a year and chimes once every millennium, the 10,000-year clock feels less like a gadget and more like a symbol. TikTok's short-form videos and personalized algorithm have captivated over 1 billion users, but critics see it as a mass surveillance tool. The app, owned by ByteDance, is accused of sharing user data with the Chinese government, raising concerns about data misuse. TikTok collects extensive data, including browsing habits, preferences, location, and device information. Its AI algorithm's accuracy in predicting user behavior fuels worries about data storage and access. Governments worldwide have responded with bans on official devices or full-scale bans, citing national security concerns. TikTok denies data sharing allegations, but its lack of transparency maintains skepticism. Elon Musk's NeuraLink aims to merge humans with computers, initially to help those with neurological disorders. However, critics fear its potential for mind control and thought manipulation by corporations or governments. The device implants electrodes in the brain to read and transmit neural signals, promising medical advancements but also raising privacy concerns. Musk sees NeuraLink as a way to keep humanity relevant amid advancing AI. But skeptics note his history of pushing technological boundaries with limited regard for consequences. The idea of big tech accessing human brainwaves evokes dystopian fears, where thoughts are no longer private and free will is at risk. Amazon has evolved from an online bookstore into a global powerhouse, impacting nearly every aspect of modern life. Its reach extends from e-commerce and cloud computing to groceries, streaming services, and even space exploration through Blue Origin. This dominance gives Amazon unprecedented power over daily life, with Alexa devices in millions of homes and Whole Foods reshaping grocery shopping. Prime memberships bundle entertainment, shopping, and services, making Amazon integral to consumer habits. Amazon's ventures into healthcare, including pharmacy services and wearable tech like Halo, further expand its influence. This raises concerns about competition and privacy. Smaller businesses struggle to compete, while Amazon's extensive data collection, covering purchases, entertainment habits, and personal health, makes it one of the world's most influential entities. Critics argue that Amazon's empire represents not just convenience, but a slow erosion of choice and independence. Google, the world's dominant search engine, controls how billions access information daily. Critics argue this control allows Google to curate, suppress, or amplify narratives, shaping how history is remembered. Accusations include burying unfavorable stories, prioritizing certain viewpoints, and manipulating search algorithms to favor its business interests. These practices raise concerns about Google's neutrality, as its algorithm remains opaque. Google's power extends to delisting or suppressing content globally, often due to legal or political pressures. While Google claims to act ethically, critics worry about the concentration of power in one corporation. If Google can decide what information's seen or buried, it could shape history to fit its interests. Tech has changed our world, but with great innovation comes great speculation. Whether these theories are grounded in truth or just wild guesses, they highlight a truth we can't ignore. Technology's powerful, and with power comes secrets. What do you think? Are these conspiracies outlandish, or are they worth a second thought? Let me know in the comments.